They're changing round, Chris. Right, as soon as you like, Chris. And good evening to you from a jam-packed Celtic Park. 67,000 all-ticket crowd. A big night with the unmistakable European flavour. Real Madrid are the visitors. There's the Celtic side. Latchford, Sneddon, McGrain, Aiken, McDonald, McAdam, Provan, McCluskey, Lennox, McLeod and Doyle. Bobby Lennox turning the clock back all the way back to Lisbon. The only survivor of that great Celtic side, and this is a night for memories. For Real Madrid, we remember them too for their greatness, and this is the 1980 side. Ramon, Sabino, Camacho, Benito Del Bosque, Juanito, Angel Santillana, Stylick, Cunningham, and Perry does not play. He is in fact one of the substitutes. So Real Madrid all in blue tonight with white numbers, attacking the goal on the left, and right away it's Cunningham going in, losing out to Sneddon. McDonald following up into the Real Madrid half of the field, picked up now by Sabido. This is Lennox challenging with Doyle, handball, but the referee gives a free kick the other way for the combined challenge there of Doyle and Lennox. Stylick, the West German, has dropped back to fill part of the role that Perry, the captain, would have played in this match. And it's going down that left wing, and obviously the name of the game for Celtic is attack, but the name of the game in European football is also caution. And the referee indicating a free kick. The referee tonight, Riccardo Lattanzi from Italy, and there are two Italian linesmen, Senor Curi, Senor Mattei. And there's goalkeeper Marian Remon. Knocks it forward and away come Real, but Celtic trying to get away through Provan down the right-hand side. Ball turned out of play by Camacho. Celtic's throw, Aiken up quickly. Celtic wearing the European black numbers. This is McCluskey trying to make space. Does a neat about turn going inside the box. Tries a left foot shot and it's on. It's a good one. Keeper very nearly dropped it. With me tonight is Ian St John up in the commentary box, and that was certainly a good start.
Yes, that was a good start, Arthur. He actually did well here, came inside, good left foot shot, didn't quite get enough power behind it, but the goalkeeper only managed to grab it.
Sneddon marking Cunningham very tightly. The opening tactical battle is absolutely fascinating in these European ties. Notice how Stylicky is wearing number 10, but he's dropped back into midfield tonight. The number 9's off like a shot through the centre. This is Santillana. He needs watching very carefully. And with players of the quality of Juanito, Santillana and Cunningham, Real Madrid can be expected to keep going forward. This will not be a defensive show from them tonight. Hernandez number 4. Back to number 6, Del Bosque, the experienced player, 16 caps. Real trying to move forward. Latchford so far hasn't touched the ball. Back it goes as Real push extra men forward into midfield. Hernandez does an about turn, floats it wide, quite happy to keep possession. Benito, the substitute captain tonight, floats that forward. Latchford's first touch. Huge ball from Latchford. Doyle trying to get in, but it's a good clearance by Sabido. Headed in field by Sneddon. McLeod trying to get to it, loses out to Juanito. Picked up by Hernandez. Hernandez is a choice. Cunningham is on the far side. Cunningham looking for a ball through down that wing, but not a very good pass there from Angel, and he wasn't very happy about it, and he let his teammate know that he wasn't. So McAdam wide to McGrain. On to McLeod, going in the outside. Nice control from McCluskey. Lovely ball back to McGrain. Nice move from Celtic. McGrain running out the defence, hits it, hitting it to his left, looking for Doyle, but Doyle was static and the pass wasn't accurate. Nice play there from Stylik, breaking out of defence. This is Hernandez keeping nice control. Lapse in concentration though by Angel, number 8. Celtic's throw, Aiken unmarked. Back it goes to Snedden. Celtic's turn to go forward now. Down the line towards Doyle. Bundled off it by Sabido. Free kick, and Celtic immediately pushing McAdam and McDonald forward for this one. And I imagine if Real Madrid have done their homework, they know that these positions can be dangerous for Celtic, with Proven's ability to float them in and McDonald's ability to get to them in the air. Proven bends it across. Good save by the keeper, did that well. McAdam was up for it. Confident, clean touch by Ramon, the kind of goalies like early in the match. Cunningham trying to break. Good tackle by McGrain. Look how quick did Real get from defence into attack. 2 men on the left, one of them is Juanito. Heads it down, picks up his own header. Floats it across to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to bring it down. Appeals for handball. Good decision by the referee. Saw Celtic with possession, let it go. This is McLeod. Looking for McCluskey down the left-hand side. Beautiful ball. Staniki coming across to challenge, and McCluskey makes space. Has to beat his man, keep it in play, which he does. Nice play by McCluskey, who's playing well. Resists 2 tackles and does well, but he gets it in towards Doyle. Not a good one. Comes off Styliki. Doyle has it now. Referee waving play on. This is Doyle. Not much space. 5 minutes gone. Back to McGrain. McGrain needs to get it into the box from there. Left-footed into the box. Flicked on by McCluskey. And turned back very coolly indeed by Vincent Del Bosque. A lovely ball to Cunningham, beautifully flighted by Del Bosque. Cunningham racing through and flicking it in, and Latchford did well.
Well, this is something you can't afford to do, Arthur. That is allow Cunningham a bit of space to run into. He's very, very quick boy. Raced through here, and the goalkeeper actually did very well, going down to his right-hand side.
McAdam floating it in. Angel getting a bit of time to get that one away. Fairly coolly up to Del Bosque. Cunningham's back on this side of the field again. Del Bosque knocking it about midfield. Look at the crisp accuracy of these passes. McGrain making a very good tackle. Out to Lennox. McCluskey up ahead. Proven on the right. Lennox doesn't have too many options, so he tries to go through the centre. Didn't come off. Cunningham again. Good pass in for Juanito. McGrain quite happy to take on the responsibility. Lennox on his left. McGrain running at the defence. Working his Winfield, looking for a pass down the right to Snedden. Oh, lovely move. Snedden thumps it in. A little bit unlucky. Del Bosque coolly wide to Sabido. Angel appearing in the far side, covering a lot of ground, this fellow. We are quite happy to knock it about. Cunningham picking it up from Del Bosque. Good ball. Del Bosque hitting it in. McGrain is the cover, but it's brought down nicely and driven in solidly, and a good save by Latchford. Beautifully hit by Santillana. He really thumped that one. Good shot and a very good save.
Well, Celtic are giving Real far too much room in midfield. That was a good ball there. Terrific control by Santillana. Went chest down, and a first-time volley, which again a goalkeeper did well to save.
This is Del Bosque. Hernandez. Oh, lovely ball. This fella Angels are really a glutton for work. Go back to Hernandez. He's got 2 options on the left, and there's one of them, Camacho. Into Cunningham. Cunningham trying to wiggle through. Still has it. Snedden going in, but the ball still goes wide to the far side. Juanito trying to get round to the outside. It may be too far. It's a goal kick. Ian St John, a comment on the first frantic moments of the match.
Well, Real look a very, very competent side. They're controlling the ball well. Spaniards are very skillful players anyway, but they're knocking the ball around. It's a good surface here at Celtic Park tonight, so they're able to play a bit of football. They've got very fast men up front in Cunningham and Juanito. So Celtic have got a problem here. They must try winning more ball in midfield.
McDonald forward, a bit speculative. Doyle trying to get round behind Stielik, but no problems for Ramon. Stadike looking for Sabido. Juanito turning it very coolly back. Running on for the return pass. And the grain. Trying to flick it through, but an awful lot of blue shirts in the way. This is McLeod. Celtic have got to produce something extra to make the space, to get the men out of position. And the must have been a shout, I think, there by Aiken. That's a free kick. I suspect a non-scoring free kick for ungentlemanly conduct in the middle of the Real Madrid half of the field. So 10 minutes gone. Both goalkeepers have been busy, and indeed Peter Latchford has already come to Celtic's rescue with the best save of the match so far. There's Benito. Now Doyle. Looks like a free kick. Sabido, the player who made the challenge. McAdam wide to Aiken. Celtic's throw. Aiken to Doyle at the edge of the box. It's a goal kick. No, it's still in play. Over from Provan and just wide by McCluskey. It looked as if the ball was going out there when Doyle turned it back to Provan, and McCluskey very nearly scored. That should give Celtic a bit of encouragement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men up ahead as Aiken comes up to try and take on men. Out comes McCluskey, who's played well for Celtic in his first 12 minutes. Running into trouble there. Linesman indicating a foul on Stylike by McCluskey. This is Del Bosque. Angel, Cunningham, brought down by McAdam, free kick. Real Madrid's work in midfield significantly impressive, Ian St John, at this stage, I would say.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Celtic know they've got a game in their hands here. This team will want to slow it down, control it, keep possession, do all the time wasting things, but they're very, very good players.
So a free kick, Stylike. It's it wide to Del Bosque, plays it far side. Juanito's onside. Beats one man, beats two, turns it out to Cunningham, who has to check and come back for. Santillana shouting for it in the centre as Del Bosque floats it wide. It could be onside, and he miscues, which was just as well, because that was a beautiful crossfield ball, and Santillana popping up in an unexpectedly dangerous position. Macho up with that. Out of play for Celtic's throw. Aiken to McCluskey, nicely turned. This is Provan. Haven't seen a great deal of Davy Provan in the match so far. This may be his chance to do something special.
Obviously, Real know about Davy Provan, Arthur, because when he gets it, they're always double banked behind him, making sure that if he does take on the first man, the second fella's there. But again, you know, if he feels he can't get it, and there's nothing wrong with knocking it back to Aiken and getting the ball played in from there.
kick by Ramon and an awkward one for Snedden. That long ball has put Celtic under a bit of pressure. Martin McLeod almost getting away from it and winning it well. McCluskey going in, still has it. McCluskey really playing extremely well for Celtic, but that wasn't a good ball. Cunningham wants a 1-2 with Santillana, and he's off like a hare down the far side. Juanito in the centre, Santillana arriving, waiting for the cross. And Celtic under pressure there. Snedden quite happy to concede a corner. First corner of the match. Juanito, whose real name is Juan Gomez, coming across to take it. There he is. There's a close-up of the Celtic goal. This is an important moment in this match. It's a terrible kick. Aiken hooks it away, but not very well, only as far as Del Bosque. Camacho wanting a 1-2. Province pass cut off by Juanito. Out to the edge of the box, stopped by McLeod, sent back in, pushed away this time by McAdam. Out towards McCluskey, good header by Sabido, but the referee didn't like the jump. It's a free kick to Celtic. So 15 minutes gone. McLeod going down the left-hand side of the field. Sabido closing for the challenge. It's a corner. So Celtic's first corner, Lennox to take it. McAdam and McDonald inevitably going forward. And how Celtic would love a goal right now. Lennox hooking it in. Keeper comes out. McDonald goes up. Knocked it down. Doyle tried to get to it, but Ramon backpedaled expertly there. Picked it up with no real pressure. McAdam going up with Cunningham. It's an awkward one. McGrain under pressure, kept cool though. Forward to Aiken, that's a good ball. Doyle going wide on the right. Lennox is through the centre. Aiken out to Doyle. Aiken wanted it back. And the 1-2 would have been more profitable, but it's always easy to say from here.
A good build-up here by Celtic. Aiken did well, slipped a good ball there to Doyle. But they're wasting the chances, Celtic. You know, they've got to get the ball into the box rather than that. That was just a wasted chance.
This is Juanito bobbing up on the left. Nicely dispossessed there by McAdam, who did that beautifully. What a lovely ball to McAdam. Through to Lennox. Aiken getting it back. And quite see that, but referee indicating handball, I think, but Ricardo Latanzi, who's coming up towards the end of his career, 46-year-old lawyer from Rome, but a referee with a good reputation in Europe. Styliki, forward to Sabido. Del Bosque. To Cunningham. McAdam intercepting and breaking. Just overruns it a bit. And this Angel, this number 8, this midfield dynamo back for that. Forward now to Hernandez. Celtic's throw on the far side. Again forward to the hard-working McCluskey. Turned out of play by Sabido. Up towards the Celtic dugout. Very busy place with all the European substitutes on call tonight. The referee indicating a throw to Real Madrid. Doyle going in on Steilich and then carrying a free kick. Back header looking for Cunningham there from Hernandez. Adam gets it away, just from McCluskey, but easily picked up by Steinig, who's dropped into the role that Perry would have played as the kind of sweeper behind the central defenders. And although he's playing extremely well, it has to be said. Here comes Cunningham picking that up from Angel. Snedden going in. The ball breaks nicely for Real Madrid. It's Del Bosque away to the far side, and all of a sudden the complexion changes as Real push men forward, and they always have someone in midfield looking for a through ball. Going forward. Doyle bundled off the ball there quite unceremoniously. McCluskey. McCluskey trying a shot, is deflected. McDonald's there, and he was onside, I think. The referee, the linesman, I looked across at the linesman as that ball came through.
Well, actually, I thought you were right there, Arthur, because I was looking at McDonald's. He crept up at the back there, and I thought if they get the ball over to him, it's going to be a good ball. And I don't really think he was offside, because there's somebody there certainly over in the right back position playing him on.
So 20 minutes of this European Cup quarter-final first leg gone, and the longer it goes without a goal of any kind, the more advantageous it is for Real Madrid. That's the extent of Celtic's task. Adam forward. Aiken stretching now. Lennox caught in possession. McCluskey bumping into Angel. That's all it was, I think. Juanito trying to break, working a 1-2, looking for space on the left. Romancho forward to Cunningham. He's got Juanito on his right. This could be dangerous. Juanito is still striding it through. There's a 1-2 is on. That's a lovely shot, and it wasn't far away. A beautiful 1-2 with Hernandez, who came through from nowhere to work that with Cunningham. What a lovely move.
That was really first-class move. Cunningham, who had a part in it there, played it inside to Juanito, and it's a very, very good player, Juanito. But when the ball got played back, Cunningham on the volley, and it must only shaved the post by, what, an inch or so.
Looking for Doyle. And that really, Ian, confirms the magnitude of Celtic's task tonight, because they just cannot give anything away at the back at all.
No, they can't. I think Celtic obviously have got to win this game, because I don't think as many people would give them a chance over in Spain. You know, at the moment they're not playing particularly well. They're putting a lot of fight, a lot of heart into the game, but all the class is coming from the Spaniards.
So McGrain forward to Aiken. He runs straight into trouble, and again Real quick to break. Del Bosque swinging it far side. What a beautiful pass. Juanito just immediately traps it, controls it, works his way in field. There's 1, 2, 3 men out in front. This is Hernandez. Santillana shouts for it on the far side. It spins off Cunningham. Santillana's on the left. Cunningham's in the centre. Camacho, the number 3's roaring up downfield, and all of a sudden there's a whole horde of blue jerseys moving in on Celtic. This is Del Bosque, number 6, floating it forward. It comes off Aiken, picked up by Stadicki. So halfway through the first half, Real Madrid dictating the play at the moment. Beautiful ball. Del Bosque to the left back. Camacho out into the centre. McLeod can't reach it. Juanito. Real Madrid looking very dangerous. Angel trying to get through on that pass. This is McGrain, a lovely dummy. And through to Bobby Lennox. Not a good ball, though. McCluskey, who really is working tremendously hard for Celtic. This is Benito, captain for the night, swinging it across, looking for Cunningham, intercepted by Snedden. Hernandez, who made that chance for Cunningham's bender. Benito, Angel, this boy can walk. Del Bosque, look at the control, look at the space there is. Out to Cunningham. Cunningham coming through in a long run, a right foot shot, and it wasn't far away. And Celtic really have a battle on their hands here against this team.
Well, actually, Celtic are, you know, they're rolling themselves to blame. They're staying off them and allowing Real far too much space. And Cunningham, you can't really afford to let him have any space. And again, that was another tremendous shot with his right foot. So, I mean, Cunningham has shown them that, you know, how sharp he is, how lethal he is in his shooting. The midfield players of Real are commanding the whole of the pitch, seemingly. You know, Del Bosque is doing terrific at number 6. The little number 7 is a fantastic player, Juanito. And I'm afraid Celtic at the moment have got an awful lot to do if they're going to get back in this game.
This is McCluskey. Aiken's appearing in the box. Comes off Steilich. Del Bosque, lovely ball. Hernandez has a choice. Ball cut out though by Lennox. Forward. McCluskey tees that up for Hernandez, who in turn gives it away to Murdo McLeod. Celtic's problem is to break the grip in midfield and get players wide and put a bit of width into this attack, but Real's defensive play is so good. Perhaps this free kick will give them an opportunity to do just that, to stretch the defence, make it tough. Down, so is McAdam. The referee will be quite firm about the paces. Wants the ball back to there. Crowd getting a little bit impatient. Corbin wasn't far away. Worth the try.
Well, it certainly wasn't far away from the position I'm sitting at. I don't know really how close it was, but the boys certainly belted it. Got a lot of bend in it. Mind you, the goalkeeper was over at the post there, and had it been inside the sticks, I think he would have got it.
So Celtic need to do two things. They need to fight back in midfield. They need to try to go forward, and that really is a tall order against a team of this quality. Camacho, Cunningham, Del Bosque beside him. Cunningham up quickly, but the referee already indicated a free kick. Well, Latchford has to get that wall dead right. And there he is. Juanito and Del Bosque beside him. Juanito chips it with the outside of his boot, away to the far side. There was space, but no real danger in fact to Latchford. For once, Real off target with the scoring opportunity.
Well, who was marking who there? I mean, the guy came in behind McDonald and had a free header. I mean, you hear the kick out. Juanito took it with the outside of his right foot. Everybody thought he was going to bend it in, but he hit it with the outside of his right foot. Up comes the big fella Hernandez and knocks it over the top. But he had plenty of room there.
So Hernandez with McLeod. This is Angel. Steinike. Angel again. McLeod trying to challenge, lovely close control. 1-2 with Hernandez. Look at Juanito's pace. Santillana in the centre, out comes Latchford, an awkward bounce. This is Clement trying to knock that forward. Styliki, all lovely control. Santillana back to Styliki. Angel, Hernandez. Cunningham drifting across. That's a bad-looking ball. Gives Aiken a chance to build. McCluskey has to beat his man to make space. Doyle coming wide. Bottom through the centre. McCluskey taking men on but running out of space. Doyle is onside. Trying to get in the box, trying to get a shot. Claiming that there was a deflection. The linesman indicates a goal kick. Of course, for Real Madrid tonight, the big incentive for a good result is that the final of the European Cup this year takes place at their own ground, the Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid in May. And there's the Celtic dugout, and I wonder, Ian St John, what Billy is perhaps trying to plan or trying to think what he can do here, because he's up against a very good side.
I'll tell you what Billy must be thinking. He must be thinking he wishes he had some of the players that he used to play with.
Well, this is Doyle. Inside the box, good move. To come off Torgan according to the linesman.
But again, you know, Celtic, they're not getting to the line when they get in those positions. They're coming inside and hitting into a ruck of players. In fact, I think that was a dead ball. I think it came off the Celtic player, Proven. But little Proven has got to get out wide, and they've got to try and give him a service. He does most of his best work out on the wing, but he seems to be getting drawn inside, and they're all cramped in the middle. Real get the ball, and they're spreading it wide.
Benito. Good header by McLeod, but returned by Hernandez. Infringement. Didn't quite see that one, I must admit, but a free kick to Real Madrid, and Del Bosque will take it, and it could be dangerous. Del Bosque floating it in. Came off Snedden, down to Latchford. Straight through towards Lennox. McCluskey, back to Lennox. Oh, what a chance. What a golden chance that was, straight from Latchford's clearance. Lovely chance for Celtic.
Actually, it came from the goal kick. Big long ball knocked up. McCluskey did well here, not into the path of Bobby Lennox. Bobby snatched at it a bit there and didn't quite get a hold of it.
Now this is Doyle. Trying to go on the outside of Juanito, referee giving the advantage. Doyle trying to get it into the box, appeals for hands, turned down. Going out of play, and Bobby Lennox perhaps reflecting on what might have been there. There's a goal at this stage of the game. With less than 15 minutes to play in the first half would be so good for Celtic. It would be such a cushion for them and perhaps help them to relax a bit. Foul by McGrain on Juanito. Takes a free kick himself, knocks it into Del Bosque. Looking for Cunningham. I'd rather let that get away from him. Snedden forward to Proven. Matchel. McAdam. McGrain running down the left. McCluskey with a bit of space. McGrain still goes forward to pick that up. Nice move so far. 3 men in the box. McGrain has to get it in. To come off McCluskey, chipped out in front of the chance for Aiken. A sufficiently good challenge by Del Bosque, though, to deflect him from his purpose.
Yeah, actually, it was a good build-up here by Celtic. Got the break of the ball there, but nevertheless, good little chip. Aitken got across in front of his defender there, and possibly should have done a lot better than that. I mean, he's only 6 yards out. Just had to keep it down, and Celtic would have been 1 up.
So 2 good chances in 5 minutes. One from Lennox, one from Aitken. Snedden hooks it forward and out of play. Bosque draws to Benito. Benito back in his own half. He loses out to McLean. McLean trying to push forward whenever he gets a chance. Putting a lot of work into it, still has it. It's it wide to Snedden. Celtic really have men forward. Aitken wants it in the middle, but it's too far.
Those really are, I mean, they're nonsense balls, knocking the ball straight into the box from most positions. After you, if you're going to play it into the box, get it wide and give the fellas a chance to see it coming across and at least get side onto the goal.
So Cunningham on the far side, McGrain challenging. Klasky going in. Goes across to Benito. So Stylick. One of his rare sorties forward. Cunningham stays on the right, back to Stylick. Look at the quality of that passing. This is Cunningham again. Lovely close control. Juanito's at the far side. Santana tries a dummy. Cloven and Hernandez could score. Juanito could score, and neither does. Golden chances. Celtic under all kinds of trouble there. Superb close passing on the far side. First of all between Stylick and Cunningham, setting up the chance first for Hernandez and then for Juanito. This is Del Bosque, and that move was worth a goal. Lennox can't get to it. Referee indicates dangerous play by Lennox. Feet up. So a non-scoring free kick midway inside the Celtic half. Hernandez to float it. Juanito to head it on, but straight to Latchford.
Latchford did well there, Arthur, because he was very courageous coming at Juanito's feet. If he hadn't, I'm sure the Spaniards would have scored. But again, you see, when Real were building up, the Celtic boys are all standing around having a look at them. I don't know, they seem to be mesmerised by this.
Del Bosque to Cunningham. Cunningham infield. Hernandez wide to Del Bosque. Sabido. Cunningham. Juanito a long way out, tries a shot. 5 crisp passes hit accurately, creating the chance.
That was a lovely build-up. Number 2 there, Sabido, played it a little 1-2, went for the 1-2, but it went to Juanito instead. He hit the shot, which thankfully for Celtic was well off target.
McAdam forward, oh dear, what a ball. Stylick, Ramon, out to Hernandez. To Cunningham. Wanted it back, but not a good ball there from Sabido. Doyle shouting for it in the right, inside right position. McCluskey. Good run by McCluskey. That's fine. And this is Arthur Montford saying welcome back to Parkhead, where you join us for the whole of the second half of tonight's European Cup quarter-final first leg tie between Celtic and Real Madrid. The situation at the moment is Celtic 0, Real Madrid, everything to play for in this second half. And as the second half gets underway, a quick comment from Ian St John.
Well, it was the first half really dominated by Real Madrid. They played all the football, they commanded the game, and Celtic really looked devoid of ideas. But they'll have to pick it up in the second half. The midfield players will have to do a little bit better, give the forward boys more support, better ball, and maybe we'll see something.
Davy Provan is just one of the players who could perhaps provide some of that magic. Ball hooked out of play solidly by Benito. As Ian St John said, the first half belonging to the skill of Real Madrid, who were quite superb. Celtic always willing to go forward, always brave, but finding Real Madrid a difficult side to get past. But that one cut well wide of the target by Roy Aitken, and a goal kick to Real. It's Hernandez. Again, Real have men forward very quickly. McAdam heading that down, McLeod touching it away, but again Real Madrid filling all the spaces in midfield as they did in the first half. Tremendous performances by Del Bosque, Hernandez and Angel, to name but three. McAdam's clearance straight to Angel. Benito given a surprising amount of room to feed that pass forward to Santillana, the club's top scorer this season. Doyle seemed to take a knock there. He's going to catch his right leg in that tackle. This, in fact, is the first injury in the match. I wonder, Ian, what perhaps Billy McNeil was saying to his players at half-time. He's been through all this before, of course.
Well, obviously we tell him to get a little bit closer to the midfield players of Real, because Del Bosque has had all the room in the world. He's a lovely player, the number 6. He can switch the game from wing to wing, which is something that they've done very well tonight. The big number 4, Hernandez, is also a good player, and Angel, who's a terrific little worker. And they've really commanded the game, so they've got to shut them out, they've got to try and stop them playing, and then win the ball and build up from there.
And there's the opposing camp. Mr. Boskov looking quite happy. Angel to Benito. Doyle limping quite heavily off the ball at the moment. This is Angel on the knee, on the ground, controlled. Pushed in field there to this big, tall Del Bosque. A good interception by Aitken, gives McCluskey a chance. Provan through the centre, McCluskey coming right through, still has it. And a great save. Lovely move by McCluskey, Celtic's best forward in the match so far, in my view.
Well, I agree with you, Arthur, that McCluskey has certainly been the best Celtic forward. Took the ball well at the defenders there. When he saw he had a bit of space, he tried to bend it round the goalkeeper and almost went in. It was a good effort.
Careless pass there from Del Bosque, one of the few that he's made in this match. Taken in towards Doyle, but intercepted by Del Bosque, who did well to get it back. Juanito trying to get to that one. McAdam seemed to take a knock there, given in wide of Latchford. Snedden, in fact, it was, who stretched for that one. That's a good header for Cunningham. Beautifully flighted by Angel. Green in solidly. Gets a throw. Green with the throw. Proven miscues. Stiley knocking it forward. Donald trying to find Aiken. Aiken shoving it through the centre, looking for Proven. Stiley is there. Celtic doing in these early moments all they can to pressure Real Madrid and at the same time keep the door locked at the back, and that is not easy with a team of this quality. Cunningham, nice early ball in. McLeod. Bobowski wide to Angel. Look at that control. Chest, foot, trap, push. In for the return pass. Tackle by McAdam. Cunningham with the throw. Putting it into the box. Back header there was nicely flanked by Hernandez, but nobody was there. That's spinning it wide, looking for Proven. Linesman indicates Real's throw. Camacho to take it. Now McLeod. Space on the far side. Snedden forward as the extra man. Cuts infield. Comes it in left-footed. Keeper drops it. It's going to be a goal. McCluskey scores. Keeper's mistake. Made by Snedden. Scored by McCluskey. Celtic lead 1-0. And that is much more like it.
Oh, well, that's exactly what Celtic needed. This will probably liven the game up now. A fierce shot there, but the goalkeeper actually let it come off him. It dipped a little bit in front of him, came off him. McCluskey followed up, and that's Celtic 1-up. Tremendous.
Seven minutes played in the second half, and that's the golden goal that Celtic wanted. And how appropriate that their best striker, George McCluskey, should score it. Brilliant overlap, first of all, by Alan Snedden. This is Cunningham. Snedden in again. So, the goal will give Celtic a lift. And referee giving a free kick for that tackle. I thought it looked perfectly fair from here. So, this is a testing time now for Celtic. Camacho hooking it across. McGrain heads it out. This is Proven, wins it beautifully. Proven just running straight ahead, running into trouble. Aiken trying to challenge. Referee indicating feet up, in fact. And a non-scoring free kick just inside the Celtic half to Real Madrid. Bosque through to Cunningham. Doyle sliding it out of play. Aiken forward, Proven to chase. Neat touch back by Sabino. McCluskey to chase, referee letting play go on. Long sprint down that left-hand side of the field by Camacho. Free kick to Real Madrid. Juanito to take it. It's a good ball. Cunningham. McLeod to stretch, doesn't reach it. Santillana's onside. Hooked out in front of a great chance for a goal, and it's wide, and it should have been. Hernandez, how did he miss it? That's exactly what he's wondering too.
No, that certainly was a tremendous chance there. A great ball in there by number 9, Santillana. And Hernandez came in, really should have made much better use of that. Got in front of the Celtic defender and headed it wide.
10 minutes gone in the second half. Celtic 1 up. Aiken forward to Provan. This is Doyle. Out towards Lennox. Referee giving Celtic the advantage. Waving play on. This is Lennox. Chipping it into the box. In for McCluskey. Lennox down to Doyle. Doyle going for the line. And ball flicked away for a corner. And this is much more like it. Much more positive. Much more determined Celtic. And significant that the goal came from a bit of width on the right-hand side of the field. There's the Real Madrid goal line. There's Aiken. Taken by Lennox. Up go the heads. McAdam out in front, headed away from under the bar. McAdam almost makes it 2. Now Juanito on a dangerous break. It's 3 against 2. There's space on the left. Juanito racing through. Oh, tremendous recovery tackle by McAdam. Best tackle of the match. And what a game we have now. Provan floats that forward and out of play. And Ian, this is a totally different match now.
Well, it's amazing what a goal does to a team, Arthur. All of a sudden, the lads who had their heads down a little bit have got a bit of confidence back. They all starting to want the ball. The opposition feel that they've got to try and get back into the game now. And it really has opened the whole thing up. And we should be in for an interesting half hour.
A little more than 10 minutes played in the second half, and what Celtic would give for a second goal. Ball came off Sabido. But Celtic's throw, Doyle got a thump in the head. McCluskey at the edge of the box. That's a corner. Celtic really working at it now. Totally different team, completely transformed by that goal. And indeed a totally different team since they came on at the start of the second half. Playing with much more purpose and confidence. There's Doyle on the line. McDonald and McAdam are both up. Lennox to place it. McDonald and McAdam got a bit of room there. Lennox hitting it, not far enough. McDonald knocks it in. Heading across goal. McCluskey again. No. Referee's giving a free kick. McDonald was the player who got up for it, and it was knocked down towards McCluskey, and the referee gave a free kick.
Well, let's have a look at it now, Arthur. We may be able to see exactly what happened there. The header went in, and he certainly looked offside. He was in behind the defenders there as he headed it. I would say from this angle, it's difficult to tell, but he looked causally offside.
So, free kick though, as we pick up the action again. Well, what a game George McCluskey's having. Provan with McLeod beside him. Provan chipping it straight at the wall. Gets the rebound, thinks about a right foot shot.
With a free kick, Provan tried to chip a little ball over the wall there to on running forward, but there's more purpose about everything Celtic are doing now. You know, he went in there really determined to get a whack at it and got it. Certainly got his foot to it, but it was well wide. But certainly more purpose about Celtic's play.
Good play by Snedden. Provan. Hernandez wins it back. Celtic's throw, drained down the line to Doyle. Referee indicating a foul by Doyle on Sabido. So quarter of an hour gone in the second half. Celtic 1 up. Styling, number 2. McLeod challenging. Del Bosque. Here, there and everywhere. Juanito. Second chance. Look at the speed. Angel going right. 1, 2, 3, 4 men infield. Angel trying to get it left foot, looking for a bit of support. Good tackle again by McAdam. Real's throw. Juanito. Dalton early. Side flick out in front. Tosnedin almost caught possession by Cunningham. McAdam to the rescue. Doyle leaves it to Aiken. Gets in his way. Lennox going in. Waits to McDonald. Stylick hooks it clear. Hernandez into Cunningham. Stylick, he can hit them from a long way out, this fellow. McLeod going in and winning it well. McLeod going on the outside, Stylick trying to come back. Good run by McLeod, and they get thumped at the end of that, and that's a free kick. Referee says no. Let's play go on. This is McDonald. And McGrain wide for Doyle. Turned away by Sabido. Now Proven. Obstruction, I think. Free kick. What Celtic would give for a second goal. So McDonald goes into the box. Santillana comes back with him. McLeod placing it. McAdam and McDonald again at the far side. McLeod chips it to the far post. Up comes McAdam. Oh, just over the top. Beautiful move. Lovely free kick.
Well, it was a delightful free kick because it got played beyond the far post, got the goalkeeper in a bit of trouble. And McAdam came in there, and it was just a shade of the bar, but the big fella, the big centre-halves of Celtic are coming up at the corner kicks and free kicks, and nobody's picking them up. They're allowed to get a run at it, and you know, there's always a chance that they may get a goal out of it.
Cunningham infield. Del Bosque through to Juanito. Lovely ball. Juanito inside the box to the byline out in front. Stopped by Latchford. It was almost over the line. McGrain going in. And again. Free kick to Celtic. Quickly taken by Lennox. Angel, Lennox challenging and winning it. McCluskey. This is Doyle. Camacho down the touchline. Whistle had gone for a free kick. There we are, Madrid. Trying to go forward again. Juanito, Angel on his right. McGrain in solidly. The game really played in a more sporting spirit. It has been an extremely clean match, as you've seen. Cunningham, his long floater. Goal kick. Long kick from Latchford, almost halfway through the second half. A bad clearance out to McCluskey. McCluskey wriggling his way through, and the shot was blocked. It was power behind it too. This is Aiken to McGrain. Great run by McGrain. Still has it. Incredible run by McGrain.
Well done, Danny McGrain. He's having a terrific game at left back, but I mean, he showed skill here. Probably better than headed forward in the field. Did a bit forward, man. Worked himself a shot, and at the end, I suppose his legs must have gone as well. But he's playing very, very well, Danny McGrain. It's nice to see him back and playing so well again.
Bosky wide, cut out by Snedden. Stylik has played well. That's a lovely ball. It could be dangerous. Juanito with a bit of space. Referee waves play on. Snedden to Aiken. Now McAdam. This is Doyle. That's a good tackle. Back to McAdam. Hernandez. Look at the space through the centre. That could be dangerous. Juanito going through, and Hernandez's service. McGrain kept superbly cool under pressure. The hallmark of the great player. Huge kick from Latchford. Camacho getting to it to keep it in play, which he does. Snedden intercepts. Picked up by Aiken. Wide to Doyle. Looks for Snedden. Feels for hands. Not given. In fact, he does give it. Shot one. Doyle just running into trouble, and this is dangerous. Cunningham is on the far side as Juanito runs at the fullback. Juanito tumbling down at the edge of the box. Referee says play on.
I must say this, Arthur, that Celtic are getting a little bit carried away with themselves when they're going forward, you know, and they're leaving themselves at times 2 against 2 at the back, and really you can't afford to do it with this team. I think they've got to be a little bit careful and make sure they've always got a little bit of cover there.
Now McCluskey. Deflected. Back to McCluskey. Out to Lennox. Good ball. Wide to Doyle. Beats the referee nicely. Out to McLeod. Lennox in the box. Space on the far side with Aiken. Up comes Snedden again, but he's covered. Juanito going back with him. Snedden out in front. Deflected for a corner again. Snedden, whose build-up led to the goal. Putting Stylik under pressure.
That's probably as good a move as Celtic have had all night. Aitken waited for the fullback coming, slotted a lovely ball in his path, and the big fella Snedden did well. He got a bit of pace behind it, rattled it across and deflected for the corner.
Lennox with the corner, bending the wrong way, not a good one. Stylik resists the temptation to belt it, plays it wide. This is the tireless angel, number 8. Del Bosque, the man of all the skills. Hernandez. Sabido. We are all trying to get the composure back. Hernandez through, looking for Cunningham. Juanito back on the right side of the field, making his way forward, pushed away by Aiken. Not a very good clearance. It comes straight back in again. This is Hernandez. Feet up on McAdam, sportingly acknowledged by Juanito. Husky going through the centre, waiting for McLeod. Up comes Snedden again. That's always risky, but he needs the extra man forward. Celtic do. McLeod looked as if he might have been fouled. Plays it wide to Doyle. Celtic keep the extra men down. 10 men inside the half of the field at the moment as Doyle makes space, turns it out in front and hits McCluskey. Back to McGrain. Celtic watching for offside. McGrain floats it across the far side, and oh, Danny, that won't do. Shakes his head in disappointment, but gets his head down and races back as Real Madrid race downfield. Cunningham to Camacho. Back again to Camacho. There's the cross. Cunningham going up, but McAdam's there. It's not cleared. Santillana outside of his boot to Cunningham. Cunningham with all the skills loses out to McAdam. Back to Angel. Angel wide to Juanito. Wants it back. Juanito danger man. Right foot shot on for Juanito. Drives it in straight to Latchford. So the Celtics throw on the far side. 25 minutes played in the second half. They lead 1-0. Referee waving play on. Then Bosque, McLeod, looking for Doyle. Well, trying so hard to get past his marker without success there. Stylek. Bosque, Juanito, Cunningham down the left. Angel moving in. Stylek breaking from the back. The spaces on the right. The through ball could be dangerous as well. Santillana chips it across goal, and that was a good save by Latchford. That was a critical touch by Latchford and a moment of hesitancy in the Celtic defence.
He didn't have to do well there. It was a lovely little ball played into the path of Santillana. Looked for us one moment as if it was going dead, but he kept his balance well, chipped it, and the goalkeeper did well actually to get his left hand to it.
Real's second corner of the second half. Cunningham to take it. Headed straight back out by Aiken to Cunningham. Gets it into the box. McAdam gets it out. Headed down by Doyle. McCluskey. Referee waving play on. This is Lennox dispossessing Cunningham. Then McCluskey had his jersey pulled. Referee didn't see it. McAdam. Forward to Aiken. Barged off it by Hernandez, a free kick. McAdam to McGrain. Looking for McCluskey, but he's offside. Cunningham dispossessed by Aiken. Benito's there. Stylek wide. Good running by Camacho. Wide. Was it a deflection? Referee says no, it's a goal kick. And from there, Latchford can drop that ball deep into the Real Madrid half of the field. Trying to recover. Stylek, look how neatly that ball's played out of defence into midfield. Bosque with the long strides. Still has it. Hernandez. Lovely move. Santillana. Extra pass back to Cunningham. Angel's up as well. This is Angel number 8. Wide to Juanito. Juanito wanting the 1-2, spotted well by Lennox, kept cool. McAdam to Doyle. So 15 minutes to play. Proven being held, but referee waving play on. Oh, that was aimed for Snedden, but straight to Cunningham. Good recovery by Proven, did well. This is McLeod, Snedden on the right. I don't think McLeod sees him. Yes, he does. Snedden floating it across, in comes Doyle with a header. Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal! Johnny Doyle scores! Again made by Snedden. Oh, what a goal! What a beautiful goal, Johnny Doyle.
Oh yes, that was a really marvellous goal. Again, the big right back played a part in it. Good ball across, and Doyle, who really has been the most unproductive of the Celtic forwards tonight, came in behind two defenders, got in between them, and a powerful header there gave the goalkeeper no chance.
Oh, that was an absolute cracker. 2 goals made by Alan Snedden. The first for McCluskey, the second for Doyle, and there's the score.
Well, you certainly wouldn't have bet money on it at half-time after the way that things have gone in the first half, but certainly Celtic deserve it by the showing in the second half. They've really went at Real Madrid, they've tried to get forward, they've tried to get in that box, and now there they are, 2 goals up.
Alan Snedden, the Celtic hero, in there for that one. Aiken, through to McCluskey. Well intercepted though by Stylek. Hernandez. Wide to Juanito. In it goes. This is Angel. Great tackle by McGrain. McLeod's onto it. Doyle is on the left. McGrain coming up infield in support of McLeod as he runs at the defence. Doyle is on his left and onside. McLeod still has it. Through to Doyle. He's onside. Proven out in front. McCluskey 2 over it comes and it's wide. And the Celtic transformation is complete.
Yeah, I must say, the little boy, the little number 10, McLeod's had a very good second half. He did nothing in the first half. He kept running up blind alleyways, but that was a lovely ball into the path of Doyle there. He, I think, has been one of the better players in the second half for Celtic in midfield. And that was the area in the first half where they weren't operating at all.
So this is Del Bosque through. Nice header there from Juanito to Angel. It comes across and comes Cunningham, headed out by McDonald. Hernandez on ice control. Hernandez wriggling his way through, running into trouble, cleared by Aiken. Stylek seemed to have struck Doyle there, and Doyle with a chance to break. Camacho running at Doyle. Linesman indicates no infringement. Doyle sitting on the ground. The ball isn't even out, I don't think. It is now. The referee incredibly giving a free kick the other way. This is Proven. Play going on. Proven coming through. Juanito. Oh, lovely ball towards Cunningham, well spotted by Lennox. But this is danger. 1, 2, 3 men up ahead. Good tackle by McDonald. McLeod has to stretch for that one, and he does. 1, 2, 3 men up ahead. 4 against 4. McLeod needs pace. He needs composure as well. Proven is going through on the left. This is Proven from McLeod's service. Got down at the edge of the box. McLeod comes in. What a save! What a save!
Well, the little fella has certainly done well, the little McLeod this half. I mean, he was involved all the way in that move as well. Gave a great ball to Proven. Proven had a chance. Had he got by his defender there, he was clear. Up came McLeod again, and a good shot.
Doyle again looking for Snedden on the overlap at the edge of the box. Snedden again. Back to Doyle. Doyle going through on the outside, but overruns it. And a goal kick to Real Madrid. Ten minutes to play. Cunningham resisting a tackle by McGrain, but the referee calls him back. And now it's Real Madrid's turn to move briskly and quickly. Aiken forward, Provan to chase, 3 against 1. He needs a bit of help, and Aiken's arriving, and McCluskey too. Doyle on the far side. This is Doyle. Inside the box to McCluskey. Has to get it across, gets a corner. Celtic drawing deep on the reserves of energy, strength, courage and character. And they're going to need all these qualities in this last 9 minutes. Provan with a corner, Celtic 2 up, looking for more. Donald shouting for it again. Headed across goal, headed back in and picked up nicely by Ramon. What a tackle by Aiken. Oh, beautifully done. This is Provan. McCluskey in the centre. Provan runs into trouble. Referee gives a free kick. Real Madrid stealing out the 2 and away they go downfield. That's a terrible ball. Awful pass by Hernandez straight to Danny McGrain. Oh, and Danny losing concentration. Hernandez running into him there, but the referee indicates a free kick.
For the first time in the game, Arthur, Real are looking a little bit ragged. I think that second goal has really knocked the stuffing out of them. But Celtic have got to make sure that they don't give anything away, because if they lose another one, the away goal counts double, as you know, and it's more important for them to win 2-0 as 2-1.
Starlight through the centre looking for Cunningham. Long ball from Latchford. McCluskey trying to get up. Still doesn't know where it is. Referee giving a free kick to Celtic for a push on McCluskey by Benito. And it's only half a dozen yards outside the box. And from there, Murdo McLeod may well be tempted to have a pot shot. There's Ramon leaping about on his line. There's the wall from the back view, and McLeod and Provan trying to plot something here. Provan drives it straight at the wall, back to McCluskey, deciding to have a goal, and a goal kick it is. So Real Madrid building up for a big finishing effort here, but a shadow of the side we saw in those glittering first 45 minutes when they showed us all the good things in the football book. In the second half, it's a story of Celtic courage and skill. Celtic taking the game by the scruff of the neck in the second half and have played superbly. Nudge by Provan on Benito, free kick to Real Madrid.
One thing about the game, Arthur, it's been played really in a very, very sporting spirit. You know, Real have come here to play football and showed tremendous class. They've really been ahead of Celtic when it comes to football and skills. But there you are, Celtic have got the goals, and that's the all-important thing. But at least Real have tried to play, and that's been a great thing for this game.
Cunningham into the box, stopped by McAdam. Billy McNeil with Nini Mock and John Clark beside him, reflecting his team of 2 up with 6.5 minutes to play. And that's what the Celtic fans think about it as well. If Celtic can hold this, it's the result that all Europe will be talking about tomorrow morning. Camacho forward, looking for Cunningham in the open space. McDonald turns it out of play. Hernandez with the throw. We are pushing men forward, racing downfield now. McDonald up with Santillana. Down to McLeod. 5 minutes to play. Doyle on a break, Provan on his left, Lennox, McCluskey in the centre, Aiken coming up far side. This is Provan, he'll need to beat Sabaro to make the space. Going in the outside, inside the box, overrunning it a little, still not clear. McCluskey has it, it's still in play. Back it goes to McGrain. McGrain shot, what a save! Tremendous shot from Danny McGrain, almost number 3.
It would be lovely if Danny McGrain could get a goal after, because he's played so well. He came in here, really cracked his right footer here, but straight at the goalkeeper.
Ramon thumping that downfield. McGrain solidly back to Latchford. Now McLeod. McLeod to McGrain. Now McGrain again running at the defence. Out to McLeod, keeps it in play, does well. Gets it over from the corner flag. This is McCluskey. Back to McGrain. McGrain floating it in, but over the top. Just seemed to run out of ideas there just at the last moment. But no one has played better than Celtic in this quite extraordinary second half. And in fact, Real are going to make a substitution. Juanito has gone off. Number 15, Martinez, comes on. And there are 3 minutes left. This is Cunningham. Drives it in. Oh, good save by Latchford. Saw it late. Corner to Real Madrid.
Certainly looked a good save, Arthur. Great skill here by Cunningham, holding off a couple of defenders, wriggled his way clear, had the shot, and the goalkeeper did well. It was an awkward ball bouncing right in front of him.
Cunningham to hoist it in. Picked away by Aiken. This is Provan. On to Doyle. Doyle brought down there. Free kick. Del Bosque making a challenge.
Yeah, Doyle ran at him, just touched the ball past him, and it was a blatant case of obstruction there. But the game's been played in such a sporting manner that the referee didn't get any cards out there, and I think he did the right thing. I don't think there was an awful lot to tent in that one.
So 2 minutes to play, Ian. Free kick to Celtic. Provan flighting it across. In comes McDonald. McAdam's there as well. Up comes McLeod. Celtic don't want to lose possession now. McAdam gets it back in, but the flag was up for offside, and that was a very, very tight decision against Tom McAdam. Real Madrid racing to get the ball back in play. One ball from Del Bosque is dangerous. Turned back by Aiken. Snedden going forward. As we come up towards the end of the match, Celtic fans poised to cheer. Referee looking at his watch. This is McLeod. On to McGrain. Lennox is there as well. Tries one, but it's wide. Celtic look as if they're going to settle for 2. Referee looking at his watch, and the linesman indicate full time. A quick comment from Ian St John.
Well, I mean, I was very impressed with Celtic's performance in the second half. The way they came back after really being outclassed in the first half by a very, very good Real Madrid team. I just hope that 2 goals is going to be enough for them. It's something a lot of people in Scotland didn't even expect them to get. And, you know, I'm quite happy about what I've seen tonight as far as the character of the Celtic team is concerned. Been good performances in the second half from quite a few players. But Real Madrid still got an awful lot to offer, and over there it's going to be a different story.
Well, tonight certainly belongs to Celtic. The referee calls it over, calls for the ball, it's all over. A superb performance by Celtic. No praise is too high for that second half of determination, courage and skill. A match played in the most sporting style. McCluskey got the first goal, Johnny Doyle headed in the second, and the final score is Celtic 2, Real Madrid 0. A night in which Real Madrid entertained us superbly in the first half, but the second half belonged to Celtic. So those two goals, McCluskey and Doyle, take Celtic to Bernabeu Stadium in a fortnight for the second leg, and Celtic in with a real chance of getting to the semi-finals of the European Cup. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here at Parkhead hoping to talk to Billy McNeil, and still to come, highlights of the European Cup tie between Nottingham Forest and Dynamo Berlin.